Hello, I'm Victoria weather meteorologist Ryan Henning with a look at Santa Fe, New Mexico for this fine Saturday evening. I apologize for the angle on this. It appears that I have cracked my front-facing lens on my phone that I've been taping these videos with. I could do it with the webcam, but again, that's attached to the laptop. I don't have the best technology in filming these videos. So we're doing the old selfie cam and doing this forecast today. But the good news is there's not a lot to speak of for this fine old town in northern New Mexico. And I've been there, and it does. It looks just like this picture. I believe that's St. Francis Cathedral, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and this is right downtown. It's gorgeous, old brick buildings like this, and yeah, a lot of I forget what that blue metal is, like topaz, maybe. No, not topaz. That's yellow. Whatever, I'll figure it out. Turquoise. That's what it is. Turquoise. There's a lot of turquoise around. Um, but let's talk about the weather and not the one random trip I took to Santa Fe about 10 years ago. This is obviously I wish I could be a little bit better. But right up here in the northern part or the upper part of our thing, just want to give you a little perspective. Albuquerque is down this way. Santa Fe, higher terrain. Temperatures are in the low 40s right now. Dew point is right at freezing. Albuquerque was 48 with a dew point of 34 at this hour. But the big thing is that it's clear overnight. I want to take a look at the temperatures. If I can find my mouse, so we can look at what the guidance is doing. So these are our observations so far. They're really lining up nicely with the forecast trends. And they're expected to dip all the way down to the mid 30s overnight tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if it got a degree or two colder, like the National Weather Service is saying. The short-term models, the wrap is actually much colder than what has been showing up so far. Um, so I think we're gonna just go with the consensus overnight tonight and have the low temperature overnight in the mid 30s. So let's look at the model animator here, and we can see there is not much going on. So for our forecast period, again, New Mexico's right here. There's high pressure building in over the Central Rockies, right over the Four Corners region. So we're not going to worry about too much there. And even with this big area low pressure in the Gulf of Alaska, ejecting a wave into the Pacific Northwest, it's not going to, produce a southerly flow that's going to impact temperatures a whole lot. It's not going to be until later next week that we really start to get concerned about our next system. I'm sure we'll talk about that ad nauseum throughout the week. So that's why our temperatures aren't really responding a whole lot. 60s, low 60s probably with the sunny skies. Temperatures dropping off just to about freezing overnight because of those clear skies again. It is mid-November, so you can't really be surprised that there's near freezing temperatures. I guess the bigger surprise is that it's not much colder already, and there's no snow in the mountains north of Santa Fe. But that's going to do it. It's a pretty basic forecast. It's going to get a little bit dicier later in the week across the country. But for tonight, that's it for me. I'm Victoria Weather Meteorologist Ryan Henning, and have a great rest of your weekend.